Shooting USA is brought to you by SnapSafe. Use promo code SUSA15 for 15% off.
Welcome to the Shooting USA Update Show for May 22nd from the Airbnb here in Columbia, Missouri. We are currently at the Bianchi Cup. Last night's show was the final ride for the 2024 Hornady Pandemic in the Heartland, aka the Zombie 3-Gun. Here's a clip.
And it's the new blood, so to speak, that feeds this match.
So this is a beginner's match. Like, we have professional shooters, guys that compete on the circuit that are good in and out every day of the year, but we want the brand new people to come here. Our goal is to make it welcoming, make it, fun for the experienced hands, but not overwhelming for the new guys.
Just in time for us to pack up and head back to Grand Island for the 2025 Zombie 3-Gun. That's literally next week. We'll update you from there. Big news from the CMP this week. During the CMP's Bianchi Cup, they've announced two things. First, they've redesigned their logo. And more big news. I had an opportunity to chat with CEO Jerry O'Keefe. And we're here at the 25 Bianchi Cup. A quick moment for you and I to chat. A couple of big news pieces I wanted to ask about. First, we're launching this week the new CMP logo. Tell me about that.
Yeah, I guess to go back to the old CMP logo first, the one that I'm still wearing here. The CMP is a different entity than it was back during the time that it was part of the government, and we felt that our logo ought to represent the new CMP. That doesn't mean that the legacy logo doesn't have a place in our history. But more and more, we are recognizing and seeing that our customers and competitors and everyone that we support and deal with really recognizes us by our acronym, the CMP acronym. It has become kind of ubiquitous in shooting sports, and we felt it was appropriate to move to to transition to that new logo. You already see it on much of our general merchandise, which has been received very, very favorably. And again, the history is still there. That's never going to go away.
Sure.
But the logo that represents the brand of the CMP, based on that acronym, we felt that was the best way to go. And of course, there's a lot of people passionate about this, and the old logo as well, and we certainly understand that.
Yeah, and I agree. The new logo reads very, very well. The crosshair in the C speaks to marksmanship. I mean, that's what we're all here about. But it is a new day and age, and you need something that has immediate brand recognition, couldn't be confused with something else, and I think you've nailed it with this one.
Yeah, as I travel a lot for the CMP, and wearing the old logo, literally 100% of the time, the people I talk to that maybe don't know us as well are very confused as to what it represents, if we're still part of the government and those kinds of things. And again, it is every single time that I am traveling and talking to folks who may not be as passionate and long-standing supporters of the CMP as others, but the old logo really has caused a lot of confusion, especially since the CMP is a private entity now. It's not part of the government.
Right.
We have a close relationship still with the Department of the Army. But we are a unique individual private 501c not-for-profit organization. And we did feel the time was to present a new logo that kind of made a little bit of a break, at least in terms of a logo from the history.
Makes sense to me. And by the way, I like it, obviously. I said so. The other piece of news that was launched this week, as a matter of fact, this morning I got the press release, we are launching a CMP-branded M1 Garand. Is that the kid? Tell me about that. Expound. That is huge news, and I feel like I'm wading into something by the look of the Cheshire smile you have right now. Tell me about it.
So we've been working on this for quite some time.
Yeah.
So we have worked with a private partner in Alabama to develop a forged receiver that'll have the CMP serial number and stamp on the heel of the receiver. It's an exact replica of the original receivers that were made back in the World War II era. We used the original designs from Springfield, and of course, we have a lot of those receivers. And so the manufacturer used a combination of the actual physical product and the design. And we are confident at this point that we're going to go forward with this, build guns around these forged receivers and get them out to the marketplace. literally, we think by the end of June.
That's exciting stuff. I mean, that's a fast from release to we're ready at market. Where are folks going to be able to get these? Obviously, at the CMP Marksmanship store at the Talladega Marksmanship Park, likely at Camp Perry. Will they be able to be ordered online as well?
Yes, all three of those locations. It's commercial product, so it'll be governed by FFL rules. But we have FFLs now at both of those store locations, so we will sell them at both of those stores in person, and then of course online. And initially there'll be 30-06 and 308 versions, and we have a couple of really cool additional surprises coming in the pipeline.
I feel like if I were to guess, and I'm guessing, and don't confirm or deny, maybe some newer, more modern calibers, possibly, and something. We didn't hear that here, or maybe you did hear that here. Thanks again, Jerry, for the time. The CMP Garands, pretty cool. They're expected to price out $1,900 plus $40 for shipping and handling, and that includes the CMP hardside case. Those bananas are done, dude. Do you eat bananas this black? Let me know in the comments. Here's the bourbon/whiskey haul for this week. That Slam Dunk Maker's Mark is pretty cool. Be sure to cruise over to the CMP's YouTube channel and check out our updates from the Bianchi Cup. As Jim would always say, share your sport.